Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, everybody.
Here with Helen Mamich. My name is Milijana Mori, and tonight I'd love to speak about something that is current, and it's summer. And how can we survive the summer in the most beautiful and healthy way? And so, Helen, please tell us what are some of the most common things that we should be aware of during summer, other than keeping hydrated.
Well, during summer, we should consider ourselves to be optimal in optimal hydration, and also to feed ourselves properly with pretty light food. Um, it is very important about hydration because it is quite underestimated when I tell that to my patients, because it is considered as it is very well known, but sometimes quite frequently ignored. When I say keep hydrated, it means one should take have much more water intake, but pure water, not only to mind on coffee intake, tea intake, because those types of beverages can lead you to dehydration itself, because it has thein and caffeine that act as diuretics. That's so frequently we have to urinate from excessive caffeine and time. That's why I recommend clear water or mineral water if there are no any restrictions to consume mineral water in this case, and also sometimes natural juices, not those from commercial juices that we can purchase in shops, like those packed ones, but we can consume natural juices like lemonade or juices made from squeezed orange, or even we can use those very diluted juices from very small percentage of orange, and then we add much more water because it keeps us hydrated, and still we get those vitamins, antioxidants, that are really very important in this period of year.
And which age group is the most important to keep hydrated? I can tell you my own sad experience. Like my grandmother had a brain stroke one really hot summer. She was working in the garden all day. She doesn't have the habit to drink a lot of water. Like a lot of old people, they just, well, I'm not thirsty. Why should I drink water? And so unfortunately, she was, I think, just too much heat, and she was just working all day, and she just unfortunately experienced a brain stroke. Does this happen in the older population?
It happens very frequently because as we age, then we have less uh, feeling for the thirst. And what happens if we have lower blood pressure? Then, when we do not drink, especially when we sweat more in this type of weather, the blood pressure gets lower, and it can also lead to cerebrovascular insult. Uh, Regardless that we do not have, we are not prone to that, uh, but as vital organs do not get enough of oxygenated blood, in that moment it can really happen to our brain or to our heart. More, it happens more in form of brain stroke. Also, it depends if person is currently on any kind of therapy of antihypertensives. It is therapy that deals with high blood pressure, and if we keep on the same dosage during summer, then what happens? Uh, they can lower blood pressure, and when we include the factor of uh, when factor of vasodilatation, which means that blood vessels they just uh, do the dilatation in that, especially when we have temperatures that rise above 30 degrees, then we easily get lower blood pressure, and it can also lead to brain stroke. Um if it happens that hypertension is not regulated enough, or there is a hypodosage of that kind of medicine, or if it is not corrected with more than one type of therapy against high blood pressure, then also blood pressure can get out of the control, and it can rise, and also as it rises above 150 to 100 millimeters of mercury, then there is a big factor of risk to get brain stroke.
So the main message for anyone watching, especially the old population, if you have grandparents and if you are, what would you say, 70 and over, 80 and over?
Even younger, depends if person is currently on any kind of therapy against hypertension. Sometimes it can be also person who is 45. One must be very careful, but as we age, we're in greater risk.
So pure water intake, and what's the daily recommendation?
Daily,
2 liters, 3 liters?
At least 1.5 liter. That is the least amount, and depending on temperature outside, if it exceeds 30 degrees, then we should really add those 3 deciliters more.
Yeah. So everybody keep hydrated, stay healthy, stay happy, and if you have any questions for Dr. Helen Mamich about your well-being, your health, or classical music, because she is a soprano opera singer, master of music, please let us know. Leave us a comment. Lots of love, and let's drink some water together.
Keep hydrated.